I should be live now. I have no idea if I'm actually live, but that's fine. Well, hello, I am a cartoon squirrel on the internet, and welcome to my stream. We're going for Monkey Island 2. All the puzzles and all the work. Now, I haven't actually played this one in about 20-some years. Yeah, wow, god, that actually hurt to say. But I haven't played this one in a long time, and I'm probably going to forget a whole bunch of stuff. So if you've ever wanted to see me get stuck on a puzzle for more than an hour, now is your moment. First, though, the intro.
Well, 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 Guybrush Threepwood.
Whoops, let's just set that subtitled, just in case.
You do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you can help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Look at him go.
Hey, you guys get out of here.
You know, I wondered aloud at the end of my previous stream, my previous Monkey Island stream, whether Ron Gilbert would ever get to create his proposed Monkey Island 3, and whether Dominic Armato would ever come out of retirement to voice Guybrush again. I got a very quick answer to that question with the announcement of Return to Monkey Island. I wish all my questions were answered that fast. Lovely drum breakdown there.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
Deep in your voice, too. Dang, man.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No. Bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
One Piece?
You mean
Big whoop?
Well, that was gonna be my second guess.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
Either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Nobody's ever impressed.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. If I could only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
And thus begins part 1. The Largo Embargo. So, here's new look Guybrush. I kinda like his ratty coat and his scrubby little mustache. He doesn't quite have a beard, though. I think he has a mustache. But, man, our inventory is filled out.
This may be a lot of money, but it's nothing compared to how rich I'll be when I find Big Whoop.
We are set for life. Nothing could ever take this money away from us.
Where do you think you're going, Fancy Pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Aw, I'm all out of red herrings.
I don't pay for nothing. I'm a pirate.
Tough guy, huh?
I have to admit, that is an impressive feat.
Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
There's the occasional little audio hitch where it skips. I'm not sure what's up with that.
Then who eats the donuts and roughs up the transients?
I roughs up what needs roughing up on this island. Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night.
Hello.
Remember, wherever you
Oh.
go.
You know, I peeked in on your stream the other day, Car, and I meant to ask you about various things. I'm gonna have to talk to you more later, but hi.
I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
And so, Guybrush is shaken down.
Welcome to Woodtick. No treasure hunting zone.
That is a brave attempt at pronunciation. There's a...
Oops. I think I broke the sign. Thrifty Dig, for the treasure hunter on a budget.
different model than last game. Must have upgraded. Yeah, I peeked in while you were playing Dark Heart of Uncruel Uncle? The Dark Heart of Uncle Dungeon Man. For the record, and for YouTubers who are watching this later, I'm just talking to the chat at the moment. Someday I will get a chat overlay. Not today, apparently.
The Bloody Lip Bar and Grill. Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance.
Well,
Wire below.
we can make some more money back. Probably. Ah, good. Fart noises. The #1 high water mark of comedy.
It reads JoJo. Appearing nightly. No cover charge.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good game all around.
Boy,
I saw your sign outside. What's the job?
oh yeah. I really should take that thing down. I hired a new cook just this morning. But if things don't work out with him, I'll let you know.
Oh well. I guess we're not getting that job.
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is. Make anything you could name. But I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand.
You there!
Uh-oh.
Give me my usual. And put it in a real glass.
An absolutely gorgeous close-up of that.
Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose.
That's all I have.
Well, you better have more tomorrow. Or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, that's fair. We'll, just have to do something about Largo. Maybe we can steal all his money.
Hello?
Hello.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Nobody is ever impressed to see us. It's just impossible.
Blank paper.
Just impossible to impress people with the LeChuck thing. We really need new material.
It's blank.
You get anything else out of him?
Yes?
Excuse me, do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh. Who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
My dude, you're not heavily anything.
Don't shoot. I was just asking.
Well, that's a dangerous question. I've been researching Big Whoop for years. There are a lot of people who'd like to get their hands on my files.
Wow, can I get my hands on your files?
Can I see your files?
Actually, there's not anything in them. I
Oh.
haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know its location is a mystery.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
You can just, reject information. It's fine. We'll determine it with psychic powers. Or we could just
No.
learn it here.
Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Why not? That's a perfectly cromulent name for an island.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island.
Oh, well, that's valid.
Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them. And they all went their separate ways.
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names.
Hmm.
I'd go look them up at the Fat City Library. If it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo,
Hey, that's the name of the chapter.
it could just be an old legend. But if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Right. New quest added. Check the library. That's a very piratey thing to do.
My name's Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
How's business?
Terrible. No one needs any maps since no one can go anywhere thanks to Largo.
That's valid.
How can I get off this island as soon as possible?
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere. Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
Well,
That's all I need to know.
Okay, but don't be shy if you think of a question.
let's poke around further.
I gotta go.
Okie dokie.
There's much more to town than this. For example, there's this building I walked right past by accident.
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me.
Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask.
What a cute little stool.
It's adjusted to my height.
Nice sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it.
It says Woody.
That's me.
You sound nothing like Tom Hanks.
Yeah?
Thank you, big large man. Well, now I have to.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
I really just want to give a hand to the voice actors for that one. I can't imagine how many outtakes there were. Actually, I can't imagine how many outtakes there were, but I don't want to.
Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
Points to him.
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him. But I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No, like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh. I'd like to look around a bit.
And did that... Nope.
Sure thing.
I thought for sure that would summon him again. Well, we're receiving some fairly clear messages about the next objective step.
It's sparkly clean.
Lot of laundry.
Responsible for lost buttons or hooks. No, we don't clean leather. Not responsible for stains left on clothing.
Wow, you're not really responsible for anything, are you? Okay.
Who are you?
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew. That's easy. I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty. I'm mad about getting your clothes as clean as they can be.
Isn't Mad Marty the guy from Willow? He looks nothing like that guy from Willow. He looks more like the guy from Real Genius.
What do you know about Largo Legrand?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband. I'm clean, clean, clean.
I'm getting nothing out of this dude.
Oops. I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't. It's just a bucket.
Mine now.
Hey, leave that alone.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well, no.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
Okay. Hey, it's these three losers.
They're sleeping peacefully.
They were in the first game. Let's bug them.
What is it?
Remember me? I'm Guybrush.
Do we know you?
Yeah, it's about what I expected.
I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map.
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Guybrush?
I mean, I've got the footage if you guys want to watch it on YouTube.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Sack lunch.
What does this have to do with performing?
I'm getting to that. The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
But what does this have to do with performing?
We're getting to that.
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats.
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
And search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
Well. Drinky Island, Inky Island. I feel like we're slowly narrowing in on something. Also, I think Drinky Island is where Jimmy Buffett hangs out.
I don't see what this has to do with performing.
We're getting to that.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom. So he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you should bore passersby to tears with long stories?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential.
Oh.
You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the Woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Yo. Our first payment.
Is that your rat?
Yes. We call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
You know, if you fed him peanut butter, he'd probably enjoy it more.
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
Ow, insightful.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation.
Oh, it's high art.
So to speak.
Right.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
But...
All right, you got us. We're really up here because... well...
we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Terraformophobia?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcaphobia.
Oh, relax. There is no late and no early. There's always video on demand.
Fear of strange vegetables?
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
I'm rich!
Now that we've made a single piece of 8, let's go get that polish they want. Monkey Island 2 uses the iMuse system, which is a sort of interactive music composition thingy, which I don't know the technical details of, but apparently it changes the music mix depending on where you walk and what you're doing at the time. You can hear different instruments come in, when I'm not talking over them, of course.
Yeah?
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
I'm 4.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Let's go polish some wood. This is the gameplay, folks.
Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
You can make, I think, 90-some pieces of 8 this way.
Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
I believe you need 100 to leave the island. Therefore, it's not really a great money-making opportunity.
Nice.
We may be back later. And there's a box. We may be back for that, too. You never know when you could use a good box. And let's check what's over here. Ooh, alligator.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Can I pet him?
It's a finger doing that.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
It's tied to the post. And it's securely fastened.
Aw. Well, I guess we're not releasing this alligator right now.
Only one guest.
Yes, but that dang Largo eats like 30.
I can't move it.
Be with you in a second. Be with you in a second.
Well, I could stand here and irritate him, or I could just try and talk directly.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one, and it's full.
Yeah, that's probably John DiMaggio. I can't say for sure, but... Now, as I recall, there's one last place we can walk to that I didn't before. That's having Guybrush swing himself down through this window. Where we can yoink a knife.
Sharp. Excuse me.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
Okay, he's pretty single purpose.
It's a cold potato and leek soup.
Fancy. Now, unlike Monkey Island 1, I never had much trouble finding the way back to the map. Probably because, well, Guybrush walks in from this direction. Not that it stopped me from being a total dingus last time. Hey, a swamp.
International House of Mojo.
Sure. On my interface. I miss you, interface. I know that leitmotif.
Display model. It appears to be yo-yo string.
Ooh, yo-yo string.
I'll just take a little.
Yoink.
Cat dewormer. Eau de Mojo. The mystical aroma of voodoo captured in a delightful potpourri. Ash to life. The uncremating cream.
Well, that sounds handy. And I probably can't have it.
Wart remover. Skink toes.
Skink toes?
Tender touch pirate powder. Prevents stump chafing and eye patch rash. Golden tongue. The 5-day treatment plan that helps you talk to women.
Could've used some of that last game.
Spider lungs.
Spiders have lungs? This is a very educational game.
Fruit cocktail. In heavy syrup.
Ugh.
No thanks. I don't need it. Bat wax.
Na.
Looks like bound editions of Voodoo Quarterly.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hi.
It's been a long time since you last came to see me.
How's business?
Very good. Many hexes this week. Saved many people from the evil eye. Made many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most of them.
Man, even she's being bullied by Largo. Oh, hello. Yeah, I think King's Quest VI had a similar joke in the antique shop. Lots of items that would have been useful in every previous game in the series.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
It's almost like that's on the box.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
Ah, don't worry. Guybrush doesn't know the meaning of fear. Or many other words.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
Are you willing to help me make one?
Maybe?
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of hair will do for the head. Bring me a sample of fluid from his body, and from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse. Here, take the shopping list.
Thanks.
Now go.
I didn't get to exhaust her dialogue options. That seems traditional with her, though. Happily, we're well equipped to get at least 2 of those right off, I suspect. Bats, 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 bats. No. It's night on this island. Everything's blue. If we were to bring something blue back, we'd be here all week. For a starter, back at the bar, Largo went patoo and everybody went ew.
Oh, yuck.
Somebody blows their nose and you want to keep it. Thanks, Egon. Man, he makes that noise a lot in this version. As for something of the dead, well, we've got a shovel. There's a cemetery right over here. Let's get prospecting. Our prospects are good. These are the jokes, folks.
Warning, quarantine tomb. Inhabitants died of green tongue fever. The Ricketts, no trespassing. Here lies Hank Plank. Does anybody recognize that name?
I sure don't.
Didn't have any money on him when he died, and somebody's got to pay for the funeral. Stan.
Oh good, Stan lived. Wonderful.
The Grouts, no trespassing.
Looks like all the good graves are in the back.
Marco Largo Legrand, hell on sea or sand. The good news is, he's dead. The bad news is, he bred.
How do you pay somebody to get them to write weird shit on your tombstone? 'Cause I want that job.
This is creepy feeling.
I'd swear on my grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
Man, dude housekeeps like I do. Oh, it's still juicy.
Gross.
Fantastic. No, that's fine. I hope it's kept in an outer pocket. Let's walk around a little. What is over at the peninsula? Pardon me while I refresh my memory on what I'm doing.
It says, and I quote, Captain Dread's ship charters. 20 pieces of 8. Inquire within.
It's 20 pieces of 8, and I think we can make up to 19 by polishing that stump. That said, we're good. I don't think we need to try to get off the island right now. We've barely started. Besides, we're still assembling voodoo. Now that we've got a knife, let's be a dick for no reason. Go forth, my minion!
Hey! How'd old Pegbiter get loose? I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
You know, I really hoped that would do more.
I can't pick that up.
Can I steal the bell?
I don't want to steal his bell.
Well, I want to steal his bell.
Setting his alligator free.
Alright. Well, maybe we can sneak back and, oh, hey, it's Largo's room.
It doesn't seem to stay closed.
That's interesting. I just got an idea. Backtracking! It's where the runtime is made.
Wow, a whole bucket of mud. And it's mine! All mine!
Not for long, we're gonna go share it. I'm a big believer in sharing the mud. Yeah, adventure games may have padding and filler, but bless them, I love them. Besides, when they don't have padding and filler, you end up with, like, Myst, which you can run in, like 15 minutes if you know all the clues. I think there's an achievement for that nowadays, which is weird. There we go.
I don't see anything special about it. Then again, I never really have understood art.
Oh, toupee. Something of the head.
Largo coming.
Whoops.
Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head. When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Nah, that was 100% worth it.
Pretty steamed.
Okay, now... Now, if I recall correctly... The laundry... Uh-huh.
Marty!
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free and I want it tonight!
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
I'm talking about getting my laundry!
Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up. Or else.
As I was saying, I believe Marty mentioned getting swamp mud out.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
Maybe I can just,
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
Ah.
I must have left it in my other pants.
Why'd you trade it for chocolate-covered ants?
They're a good source of protein.
Oops. I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
Let's go see if Largo has a ticket. The snack that bites back. Yeah, that's accurate. Behind the door? Yeah, there we go.
I can't pick that up.
Why not? Because I clicked on the wrong pixel. Naturally. Anything in here, though?
It's already open.
Darn. Alright, never mind. I was really kind of hoping to find what Largo does with the thousands of dollars he regularly grifts off people. Don't feel like I'm gonna be able to do that, though.
Nice.
Okay. I'll see what we have ready for Mr. Legrand. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago.
That's an impressive rumbling.
Oh, where was it? Ah, here it comes.
He has to pad this thing.
Nice April Fresh scent.
There is no way he is naturally that, Anyway, we now have the components for a voodoo doll. I'm pretty sure. If not, I'm gonna know about it in a hurry. I really do miss my interface.
back again, Mr. Threepwood.
Of course.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
We do?
It was I who told you how to do away with LeChuck. I told you where to find the voodoo antiroot.
You're the LucasArts hint system.
Powerful ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
How's it going, Lemonhead?
I'd like to have my fortune read.
I see a hard road for you, Guybrush. Things didn't get easy for you when you defeated LeChuck, did they? People only wanted more. You had to keep proving yourself over and over. The pressure kept mounting until you lost it all. Your fame, your fortune, the one you love.
Okay, that's enough.
Sounds like there's a whole interquel in here. Monkey Island 1.5, The Fall of Guybrush.
About that voodoo doll?
Have you brought me the ingredients?
That one would be kind of depressing, so I'm kind of glad they didn't make it.
I have some of his spit.
Excellent. You may keep the paper. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I have his toupee.
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work. Do you have the final ingredient?
I have the bone of his grandfather.
Perfect. At last! Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag. And now for the ingredients. A dandruff flake from Largo's head.
We're gonna recap, huh?
A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate.
For flavor.
This ought to be good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo, yeah.
We're gonna assassinate him with this? Awesome.
Hey, that looks just like him. Thanks, voodoo lady.
One more thing. Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens.
I did my best.
Work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close.
Cool, great. Ooh, free pins. I was just gonna use the knife. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works in Blood, is that if you're nowhere near a viable target, it just starts hurting you instead. But I don't think I've played Blood in... Wow, that's a long time. I'm not gonna think about that. I almost thought of something unpleasant. Never mind. Help, I'm old. Now that crocodile or alligator must be really hard to catch.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Harassing you.
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad.
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. People don't always recognize me. That's why I carry this.
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. How are you doing that?
Largo the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious, two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I I already spent all your money.
Dang it.
Well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make...
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she didn't, LeChuck.
She did she? Does she have one of these?
Is that...
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see that.
Ah.
It is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years. Now we can bring him back to life. Look out, world! The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
Whoops.
Well, that's probably not gonna hurt anything.
Guybrush. If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form. His body was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be...
Rotten? Partially decomposed? Yes. And I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Undoubtedly.
Can you just kill me now and get it over with?
You must try not to lose hope, Guybrush. There is a way out.
What is it?
You're doing it right now.
Fiddling with the change in my pocket?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Big Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world. Find that world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
That's right, it's an isekai.
Take this book.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. And where'd you get this?
I checked it out at the Fat City Library. I foresaw your need.
Gee, thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading.
Oops.
The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Gee, thanks.
Well, I already had a great big arrow pointing me towards the Fat City Library.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. This is fascinating. It says here there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion, the cook. Young Lindy, the cabin boy. Mr. Rogers, the first mate. And Captain... Good heavens! Captain Marley! Wonder if there's any relation. They buried their treasure along with plenty of... Uh-oh. Booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island. It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire. Young Lindy drifted aimlessly, down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its gross mishandling of the Gangrene and Honey account.
Ew.
Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time.
Didn't that happen to an Australian Prime Minister or something? Someone or other just vanished while sailing in a race, was never found again, they just sort of replaced him. Anyway, that is our goal for much of the rest of the game. Track down those 4 and find their map pieces. One of them was right here. Unfortunately, I don't know where the weenie hut is. I may be confusing 2 different stories. Yeah, I probably am confusing 2 different stories.
Nice stick.
I get confused about a lot of things. What's this?
Looks closed. Steamin' Weenies, 20 feet.
Well, what do you know? I found the Steamin' Weenie hut. The Steamin' Weenie... That's fun to say.
This door appears to be locked.
Well, if there was a terrible fire, maybe he's buried up in the graveyard. To be fair, if somebody leaves a pile of clothes on a beach and vanishes and nobody can find them again, I suspect they may have just simply walked into the ocean. And the ocean is a big place, so naturally you wouldn't find them anymore. Let's check out the rest of these graves. See if I have an excuse to dig into more.
There once was a girl named Carrie, who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed, she got buried.
That's not how I remember that movie going.
No man commanded Jean-Louise, not on land and not on water. John did whatever he did please, until he kissed the gunner's daughter. Here lies daredevil Jim McDowell. Hand of steel, leg of wood, Jim took every risk he could. A life of action, that was Jim's. Too bad he ran out of limbs.
These tombstones are fantastic.
The Quagmires, no trespassing.
Yeah, I don't want to get stuck in that.
Stan's Cozy Crypts, a place to spend eternity, not a fortune. It's locked shut with a big rusty lock.
Okay.
The Ricketts, no trespassing.
I suspect whatever I need for this, I don't have it. Like, you know, a big rusty key to go with the big rusty lock. Alright, I need 20 pieces of 8. I can get a week's salary in advance if I get rid of this cook. How do you get rid of a cook? You make the food look crappy. How do I make the food look... Well... What if I had a rat?
Nice!
Use this stick. Okay, now I just need some bait, which I don't have. Let's go check the kitchen. Can I get rid of a cook? Send him to the Arctic. Well, it could work if I could, like, mail him to Abu Dhabi. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Any of these cheese?
Ugh, it's all cans of fruit cocktail. I hate fruit cocktail.
Fine. No, I do not in fact see any cheese in here. Was there perhaps some voodoo cheese? Or did it maybe just wander in while I wasn't looking? Maybe I just have to wait for the rat to wander in? No. Well,
Doesn't seem to work.
Uh...
I think I'm too clumsy to hold the stick and tie a knot at the same time.
Okay. To be fair, so am I, probably. Let's go check the Voodoo Lady's place for cheese, and if she doesn't have any, I will just have to go through every building in town. The legendary art of the pixel hunt. Well, actually, let's, check that ship first. Maybe the cheese is in the one place on the island I haven't been. And when I say on the island, I'm using that term loosely. What is this Sierra-ass dock layout? Well, I don't see any,
Are you Captain Dread?
Yeah, man, I'm Captain Dread. What can I do for you?
Navy Dreads.
Thanks, man.
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace.
Oh.
I called it my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it. No way, man.
An eye that has seen the world.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
I think I know where we can get one of those.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
Captain Dread has a nice theme music. But, this looks like something they would make you walk up in a Sierra game manually, and you'd accidentally walk into the ocean, like a dozen times, and curse the quick save. To be fair, I already cursed the quick save. Speaking of which, we should probably actually save the game. So an eye that has seen the world. Let's go check with that cartographer dude.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice monocle.
Thanks. I can't see a thing without it. Hey, where's my monocle? I can't see a thing without my monocle.
Well, it's a victimless crime. Was there maybe some cheese down here?
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Largo Legrand has left Scab Island for good.
Well, well. I guess all those laxatives I was slipping into his drinks finally got to him.
What?
Don't worry, I don't put them in all the drinks.
Nice place you have here.
Okay.
Well, see ya.
I'm not getting any credit for this. It's the Guybrush way. Cheese. If I were cheese, where would I be? I would be standing alone.
Cheese squigglies.
Alright!
One of my favorites.
We're in business. The cheese squiggly business. Box full of cheese squigglies. And we got a rat.
Nice. It won't fit in my pocket. That doesn't seem to work. Cute little fella.
Oh, look at his big, sparkly eyes. I know where you belong, pal. Now, just to reiterate, vichyssoise is a cold soup.
The fire's out.
This is completely harmless.
Good thing this is a cold soup. The barkeep might see me.
Ah, right, better go around. Let's, see if that job is available now.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Hey, how's the stew tonight?
Stew? Oh, gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here.
Yes, it is, Ratatouille.
Has been working all day on a very special vichyssoise. Let me go see how he's doing. How's the vichyssoise, Bernard?
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of demented recipe book are you using? You're fired.
But, sir...
Out! Get out of my sight! This is the most disgusting, filthy mess I've ever seen in my life! Look at all the hair! And what's this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk? Well, here's your soup.
I'm really not that hungry anymore.
Dang. Hey, can you cook?
A little.
How'd you like a career in the fast-paced world of pub food cuisine?
Are you saying there's an opening in the kitchen?
Yeah, you interested?
I don't know. How much does it pay?
420 pieces of 8 a week. First week paid in advance.
Dang. Alright.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Great. Job is yours. Here's a week's worth of wages. Now go strap on that apron and get to work.
Okie dokie.
Bye. Yes, it is the funny number a week, but that's not how much gold I have. I have 422, thus ruining the joke. I planned that in advance. I did not plan that in advance. I am a huge liar. Well, you know, they say if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. Guybrush is just speedrunning that. He doesn't have to love his job, he just never works.
Would you like my monocle?
Thanks, man. This'll do just fine for me lucky sailing necklace.
My monocle. Yeah.
I need to charter a ship.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Lago's been run off the island. So I'm now free to sail again.
Free!
The problem is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of 8.
Ow.
Actually, I do have that much.
Well, man, consider me ship chartered.
Great. Where's your ship?
You're standing in it, man.
Yikes.
Welcome to part 2. Happily, we got out of part 1 pretty quickly, but part 2 is most of the game.
The Caribbean, hidden by an endless storm, lies LeChuck's fortress.
That is a nice castle.
So, when are we gonna resurrect the old bloated fool? Oops.
I'll ignore that comment just this one time, Largo. Only because they tell me you found Guybrush Threepwood.
It's Threepwood.
Largo, of all people, remembers.
Very good. No one gets the upper hand on LeChuck without getting what he deserves. I want Guybrush brought to me, and I want him brought alive. I am entrusting this to you. Do not fail me.
Never, your voodoo lordship.
Aye. Guybrush Threepwood is finished. I need you to start building me a very special doll.
With pleasure.
I don't think we ever see that particular voodoo priest again.
Big whoop.
That said, I'm just astounded that Largo, of all people, gets the name right. I guess he remembers those who beat him.
It has a picture of a parrot on the front.
Ooh.
It has a picture of a parrot on the front.
Oh, yeah, you said that. And now we can travel.
Welcome to the Jolly Rasta. Where do you want to go?
I don't know. What are my choices?
I only know how to get to Tree Islands, man.
What are they?
There's where we just came from, Scab Island. The only island where pirates are free to be pirates. Then there's Booty Island. The festive French Mardi Gras party all the time island. It's run by one of the most respected and loved governors around. Governor Elaine Marley.
Elaine?
And last, there is Fat Island. A fascist dictatorship run by an over-bloated pig named Governor Fat. Here, take this easy-to-read reference map, courtesy of Dread Tours. You can use it to show me where you want to go.
Now, I think...
We can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Triangle.
I think this was part of the copy protection back in the old floppy disk days. I just like clicking random places on the map, and...
We can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Square. We can't go there, man. That's the Forbidden Pentagon.
There's a lot of forbidden shapes in this game. Well, we keep getting told to go to Fat Island. Let's go to Fat Island. Via an extremely circuitous route. Okay. Any day now. There we go. We are arriving via Big Red Line.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
That's right. I'm the man who swashed the ghost pirate LeChuck's buckles.
I'm sure that's a very interesting story, but we don't have time for that now.
Yeah, it takes a whole game to turn.
Come with me. Governor Fat would like a word with you.
Well, am I under arrest?
If you want to put it that way, sir, yes.
Oh.
As to Indiana Jones music, we'll get some of that later.
Coming.
At some point, I will play the LucasArts Indiana Jones games. Not that weird action one, though. That was a mistake.
Well, mister... Oh, excuse me. Well, Mr. Threepwood, I can't tell you how pleased I am to have you here as my guest.
Would you like to hear the story of the time I blew LeChuck's top?
Funny you should mention LeChuck, as he's the reason I brought you here.
Ah, you wanted to thank me for getting rid of him, huh? Well, no thanks are necessary. You see,
Perhaps you didn't kill him quite so thoroughly as you imagined. He looked perfectly healthy the last time I saw him.
Really?
Last time you saw him? Oh no. LeChuck's back.
I beg your pardon, did you say something?
Could I hide out here for a while?
You can hide out until LeChuck comes to pick you up. You see, he's put a sizable bounty on your head.
Oh?
A bounty I intend to collect.
Oh.
Sizable head, sizable bounty.
Whatever bounty LeChuck's offering, I'll double it.
Very amusing, Mr. Threepwood. Take him away.
Yes, sir, Governor Fat. Come on, you little weasel.
I love the number of intonations you can give this.
I'll be back.
Come on.
And yet the line read did not quite reflect it.
Try to escape or anything. Walt will chew you to bits. Okay, Walt. I'll be back to relieve you at 11.
But with that, it has been about an hour some, and I should probably go think about food and other things. So, this is where I'm going to leave it for now. With Guybrush in jail, awaiting an uncertain fate. What will become of him? You'll have to show up next time to find out. That's right, I'm resorting to a cliffhanger. It's an underhanded tactic, but I'm sure it'll work. I'd like to thank you all for attending. I'd like to invite you to attend any other times you feel fit. And, well, basically thanks. And goodbye, for now.